All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to this free training hosted by BACWWAN. And BACWWAN stands for Building and Construction Workmen Welfare Association of Nigeria. On behalf of BACWWAN, I welcome everyone. Today's training is on PEX and modern piping materials. Why PEX is important, the importance of PEX compared to the likes of PVC, galvanized piping, and copper. And I hope you are going to find this very insightful. Our trainer for today is already on the call. Hello. His name is Mr. or Plumber Toheeb Erinfolami. He has 7 years experience. He's a certified plumber. He trained at Builders Hub Vocational Academy. He's trade test 2 and 3 certified. He has 7 years working experience as a plumber, and he has been a facilitator for about 2 years. Mr. Toheeb Erinfolami, can we have you introduce yourself to the participants? Thank you. I'll hand over to you now.
Good morning, everyone. So my name is Erinfolami Toheeb, and as Ms. Joy has said earlier, I'm a plumber and also a facilitator. So good morning to everyone. So over to you, Ms. Joy. Ms. Joy, are you there, ma?
Yes, sir, I'm here, Mr. Toheeb.
Okay, so now our class is going to commence, and I'm aware that we all know what we're doing here today: PEX pipe and modern plumbing materials. So I'm going to be sharing my screen with us. I'm going to be sharing my screen with us so we can see what we're actually talking about today, because over time we had the traditional piping systems, which are the PEX, the copper, and PVC pipe. We have the PEX and the copper pipe and the PVC pipes, which are our traditional old piping systems that we have. So today we're bringing to us through the platform of BACWWAN, we're bringing to us the modern day piping system, which is the PEX pipe. I'm sure we can, if we can see my screen, please can we signify? You can just send one of your best emojis so if you see my screen. Can you see my screen? Okay. I'm still awaiting others who can see my screen. Send in your emoji so I know you are seeing my screen. So you can see on your screen PEX and modern day piping. So our objective here is introducing PEX and modern piping system, compare PEX with traditional pipes, learn basic installation, cut joints and crimps, then explore tools and safety practice. Then we are going to roll into engage in discussion and Q&A. So right on your screen that you see here is introduce PEX and modern piping system. As you can see on your screen, we have the PEX pipe, which is the modern piping system that we have now. Unlike earlier, before now, we used to have the traditional pipe, the copper, and then the PVC pipe, which is what we have before now. And on my next slide, we're comparing PEX with traditional pipe. So the first one you're seeing there, the one in white that is laying on the wood, is the PEX pipe, which is our modern day pipe now. Next we have the PVC, then lastly we have the copper pipe on your screen. Then now my next slide is showing us learning basic installation, cuts, joints, and crimps. Then you can see the pipe, the PEX cutter, the crimper, and the expander. So now let's bring this. We used to have our modern day, our traditional pipes, which we have to use solvent gums, adhesive gums on the PVC pipe, and the copper pipe where we use compression fittings, and we use soldering. That you have to use flux, your propane torch to join them, which has to deal with a lot of stress, and coupled with the fact that these traditional pipes adhere to corrosion over time, which is why PEX is not just being modern now, it's easier to use. The things of the old are not that what we want to be doing continually. So here you see on your screen here, we have the PEX cutter, which enables us to cut our PEX seamlessly. And if you see beside the PEX cutter, we have a blue pipe laying on the ground, and we have a blue and a red pipe, which we have different fittings. So these two here that you see are different joints that we use in joining the PEX and the PEX fittings to the pipe. So we have two. Then we have the crimper. So the crimper, if you see on the blue line, on the blue pipe, where we have a fitting that looks like that is copper and has a ring below, is what we deal the crimper with. If you see below the PEX cutter here, you see that there is a demonstration of what the crimper does. So you can use it to crimp the ring fittings to the fitting, the ring fitting. Then you put the fittings right into the pipe. Then you can crimp it like gripping something. Then the next one you see is the expander. So now this, because we have different although we're going to get there, we have different type of PEX pipes which we use in our modern day plumbing system. So we have the expander here now, which expands the pipe so that you can insert your fittings into it. And by doing so, you don't need flux, you don't need propane torch, you don't need adhesive gums. All you just need to do is expand the pipe. Stays like that, or you use your crimper to crimp the ring onto the pipe and the fittings. Then we have on my last slide, here we have our safety precaution. Exploring tools and safety precaution. We just explore our tools the other time. Then safety practice. This is mandatory. This is construction. You don't want to indulge yourself, but because these are hazardous materials and you're going to be working with hazardous tools that are hazardous if not being used properly. So we have our safety PPEs here. We have our ear plug, we have our eye goggle, reflective jacket, hard hats, hand gloves, and safety boots, which are very, very, very important. If you look into the mirror, who protects you? It is you against you. So you must always protect yourself at every given time, because in PEX, you're going to actually be dealing with sharp material, because the PEX itself has a sharp edge, the fittings has sharp edge, the tool that you use in handling them are also sharp. So you need to protect your hand at every time of use. Then next on my slide is why modern piping. You see, we have faster installation and type saving. I can do 2-bedroom apartment. There's 2 toilets, 1 visitor's toilet, 2 master's toilet, and 1 visitor toilet, and a kitchen, just all by myself with no hustle. at all. I don't need to hire or bring in other hands. Maybe just two of us can do this, which is not attached to the traditional piping system. Flexibility for complex layouts. If you see on the next on this slide, the second image that you see there, you see how that pipe was curved into that place, which is not it is not really obtainable in traditional piping like copper and PVC pipe. So PEX here is so flexible that you can turn and shape it because of its flexibility, shape how it is being molded out, and long lasting and cost effective. Although it is cost effective, but this is just you spending once and save for later. Although it's cost effective, but last longing is what will save you, unlike our traditional pipes that you have to keep changing when there is clog, when there's corrosion and all of that. But when it deals with PEX pipe, it is cost effective, but it lasts longer. So it is you saving your money instead of spending twice. Then on my next slide is can I see your emoji if you're following me? Can I see your favorite emoji if you're following up on this? So I know that we are all following in class. Okay. So next is next is what we, so it lasts longer. It doesn't allow you to spend twice like our regular piping system. And you can, so now we have tools overview. These are our tools that we use. These are the tools that you use. These are pipe cutter. The first picture you see there is our pipe cutter. Then we have the crimp tool and the expander. So what the pipe cutter does helps you do is, instead of using our traditional hacksaw to cut through your pipe, the PEX cutter give you a fine cut, because you actually need to cut your pipe accurately. You don't want it bend or it tilt anywhere. So the pipe cutter helps you cut seamlessly without hustle of jigging yourself back and forth. And then the crimper helps you with the fitting with the ring held. So you crimp the ring, then it sticks to the neck of the fitting. Then we have the expander. This one expands the fittings, the pipe, so that you can insert the fittings into the pipe when you have expanded it, and it immediately responds back by holding onto the fitting. So it doesn't give you the stress or the trouble of running, of using adhesive gum or using flux or all of that. Then next we have is, we have types of PEX. We have PEX A, most flexible, PEX for cold climate. So our country, we can be so cold that our pipe freezes up. So if you walk in a place where the weather condition can be so intense that it's going to freeze up your water line, PEX A, which is the most flexible and best for cold climate, is the best option, is a go for you. Then we have PEX B. This is cost effective, common choice. We see these practically around us. And mind you, PEX comes in different color. Technically, when you have to deal with hot and cold line, it's best you deal with the blue and the red, which the blue represents the cold and the red represents the hot. So technically, PEX B is cost effective, but common choice for most plumber that we use these days. And PEX C is stiffer and less used because of the knips, because PEX pipe is so easy and flexible to use that you can bend through any column, like our traditional pipes that you have to cut and use your every fittings that is needed, at every point, but PEX allows you to bend. But when you use a type C, you must have all your fittings because you don't want a clip that is the pipe bending. You know the way your straw that we use in drinking is. If you bend too much, it shuts off the water, the flow. It shuts off the flow from passing through. So when it comes to PEX C, these are some of our challenges that we see there. Then we have, okay, we've talked about tool overview. Then we've talked about tool demonstration. Okay, now demonstration step. Cut pipe straight. I said earlier why we actually needed our PEX cutter. We don't want to use the traditional handsaw to cut through it because PEX is actually made from cross polyethylene pipes material. So when you want to use your PEX pipe, you have to use a PEX cutter so that you can cut your pipe straight. Insert fittings. How do you insert your fittings? We have two modes of inserting fittings, which is crimp or expand connection. You can expand your pipe, pull your fitting into it, and you leave it because it has a memory of, I mentioned 3 types of PEX. So PEX B has a memory of remembering the form that it was. So you just expanded it and it wants to return back to its shape. So in doing so, it's going to grip on the fittings for you so that there is no leakage whatsoever. So that's our demonstration step. And moving forward is common mistakes and fix. There is no time you fix, even from our traditional pipe that we use adhesive gums, flux and soldering and butt welding on them. We also have common mistakes. And for PEX is easy to fix. If you ask any plumber that runs traditional, we go through intensive stress, pressure in sorting problems, mistakes on traditional. So what happens in this place is that when you have a bend and it is not being properly done, the pipe tilts and it can fold. When it folds, it stops flow from going through. So how do you fix the problem? Use support bends. This allows the pipe to move seamlessly. If we check my second slide, where I was showing the pipe being knitted into the wall, if you see that the curves were not just there, but the curves, the pipe needs the curve to move seamlessly so that it does not fold up and restrict flow. And the next one is wrong crimp. Now, you're supposed to use, you have an half-inch pipe. You have an half-inch pipe, and now you are putting a 1/8 pipe, a 1/8 crimp on it. That way, you won't be able to put the ring properly on the pipe and the fittings. That way, there can be error. And the last one on that list is skipping leak test. You do not install a piping system as a plumber and skip testing. You must always test, pressure test your line, test the line, be sure there is no leakage, then you can cover up your work. And the next one on my slide is safety practice. We discussed about that earlier. Wear gloves, eye protection, priority. Wear your gloves. Don't learn the hard way. Don't cut your hand, don't damage yourself. Eye protection, protect your eye at every time. And do quarters carefully because those quarters are very sharp. They have a very sharp blade. And we have stop PEX away from direct sunlight. They are not to be kept under the sun. You have to keep it away from you. Then we have application of PEX pipe. I'll just run through this quick. You see that the guy was holding a pipe and across a wall concealed shower mixer. That's where we use PEX pipe. You see, I was talking about clips the other time in common mistakes. If you see below that place on the wall, on the wood where the guy was, that's by the left-hand side on your screen, you can see there's a black support that is holding the pipe so that it moves seamlessly. So we use them for domestic water supply. That's your potable water supply in your house. PEX pipe is best for this place. And radiant floor heating. I don't know if you've seen or experienced them before. You walk into some place, some buildings, and you're feeling warm. You're feeling warm. There's a chilling coming from the floor. That is, there is a radiant on the ground. So PEX pipe is used in this condition that when it gets too cold and you want to keep yourself warm inside of your house, you can see on the next visual that you can see there, those pipes that is being knitted on the ground. It's a PEX pipe. So what runs through it is not potable water. What runs through it is heat. That is heat that gives warmth to the house or office space. Then high-rise plumbing, we also do PEX pipe in high-rise building. So PEX moves from 5/8, 1/8, half-inch, 3/4 to 1 inch. So if you're dealing high-rise building like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, commercial space generally, you can use your PEX pipe instead of the traditional piping system. And next on my slide is, okay, this is a session for Q&A. So I will be muting my mic so that we can ask questions and we move from there.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
My question is, as we have other traditional pipes in sizes, because
Yes,
we have
sir.
different sizes of the traditional pipes, is it the same
Yes,
way
sir.
we have the PEX pipe in all sizes? So that's my
Okay.
question.
So, okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Deniro. We have. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, please kindly mute your mic.
All right.
Okay, so we have PEX pipe in different sizes, but not like the traditional pipe. Now we have the PEX pipe from 1/8 to 5/8 to half-inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. That's the sizes of PEX that we have. So did you get that, Mr. Adeniro? Adeniro, rather. Okay. So next question.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning. I can hear you, sir.
Hello, good morning. Okay.
Okay, my name is Leonard.
Okay, sir.
All right. Sorry, some of this slide you did earlier wasn't very clear to me because I joined a bit late.
Okay.
But my question is about this PEPS pipe.
Okay, sir.
I want to ask some few questions about it. I don't know whether you have touched some before I came in.
Okay.
Yeah. Number one is, can it work for hot water line also?
Okay.
As well as cold? Okay.
Okay.
That's one. Then secondly, looking at the cost effectiveness of it also, is it more cost effective than the traditional ones, maybe PVC, and
Okay.
also compared with PPR green pipes? Sure,
Okay.
So what's the relationship between the costs of this pipe and those other traditional ones?
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
thank you very much, Mr. Newland.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, sir. Okay. So quick one. PEX pipe run both hot and cold line. they are best. You know, I didn't know if you were here when I was talking about Radiant. So it works for both hot line and cold line for domestic water supply, and it also works for Radiant, that's thermal condition where we want to have a warm space in our homes. PEX pipe is best. So in diaspora, in the European countries where they run boilers and all of this heat radiation in their homes, PEX pipe are being used. And when it has to do with cost, PEX is cost effective, but it allows you spend once and not spending over and over again, just like our traditional pipe. So it's cost effective beyond our PPR, PEX, PPR, PVC, and other traditional pipes. Did you get that, Mr. Newland?
Hello, good morning. Hello, good
Yes,
morning.
Good morning,
Yes,
sir.
yes, my name is Shegoni. So I just
Okay.
want to make a correction. Sorry, when you say something is cost effective, what that means is that the price is low. Grammatically, it means that the price is competitive, like it's cheaper. So when you say, you can say the cost implication is higher. I mean,
Oh, okay.
just yes, cost effective means that it's a cheaper option. I don't know that you
Oh,
understand.
okay, I
So
understand that.
rather, what you should actually say, it's more expensive to
Oh, okay.
yes.
All
Just
right,
a point of correction. I'm sorry if I
oh,
don't
no,
mean
it's fine,
to be
sir. Thank you
rude.
very much, sir.
Okay,
So everyone
thank you.
listening, PEX is quite expensive. Yeah, because they don't sell like our traditional pipes. Because we have our traditional pipes in just the length and just about 8 feet, 13 feet, 12 feet length. But PEX does not sell like that. If you're buying for a project, you have to buy in bundle that way. You can save a little bit. But PEX is quite expensive fittings. And so thank you so much, Mr. Oluwasegun. So the next person.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much. I am Toheeb by name, and thank you
Okay,
for
sir.
that opening discussion you just had with us. So I have a question, sir. During the
Okay.
discussion, you mentioned something about the PEX pipe, and you said we should not keep it under sunlight. So when you
Yes.
mentioned that, I said assume that when the traditional pipes can stay under sunlight. So what is the reason why we cannot use that PEX? We cannot place it under sunlight because it is actually telling us that it is not durable enough. That's why I started thinking about it. So I don't know if you can
Oh,
clarify that aspect.
okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Toib. The pipe itself, unlike our traditional pipes that you can just place outside the wall. And let me quote you this, even our traditional pipes being placed under this direct sunlight, over time, the heat, they start responding to it. So now, PEX pipe will not be kept under the sun. Now, if you're carrying a hot line and the weather gets intense, please, Mr. Samuelson, can you mute your mic, please?
Okay.
So when you keep your PEX pipe under the sun, because of the material it's made out of, it is not that the pipe will corrode or something will happen to it, but what the fluid is carrying will be affected by the sun. So if you're carrying cold, when the heat gets intense, when you open your tap, your faucet from inside, you can feel it. If you're carrying hot and the weather is cold outside and you expose your PEX pipe directly to the cold, you are bound to lose it. So that is why you are not to expose your PEX pipe. Do you get that, Mr. Toheeb?
Yeah, I think I get that. Thank you, sir.
Right,
Okay,
so.
my question. My name is Samuel St. George.
Sorry. I don't mean to interject, sir. I just want to. It's just a comment, sir.
Okay,
so
sir.
I worked on a project. Recently, or like a year ago. So we're working with Turkish. So one of the ways they use to protect piping systems from the intense heat of the sun, from the sunlight, what you can use black paint to paint the external part of any piping, either PVC, PPR, or PEX. So that black paint, it absorbs the heat, the heat. So it doesn't affect the water inside the pipe, and it also prevents the pipe from damage. So another way to do it, after you finish working on your external piping, either it's PPR, PEX, or PVC, you can also quote for buying black paint to cover the external walls of the piping, so that it prevents the pipe from damage. It's something that I learned, so I just thought I should share it.
Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Oluwasegun. So this is it. When it comes to your piping system, protecting your pipe, I didn't discard what you said, sir. But on the other hand, the best way you protect your pipe from thermal condition is by insulation. We have all seen conditions and how they have been operated. When the outside unit is placed outside and the internal unit is placed, then when they pass the copper pipe carrying the cold line, you see them put a certain black rubber that looks like pipe over the copper and use a duct tape to tape it. What they did was prevention from outside condition getting into that line. So the best way and best chance we have here in Nigeria is either you insulate your pipes. If they are going to be running on surface outside, insulate them with a rubber, or you bury them into the ground. That way, you're a little bit, but the best way you can prevent thermal condition is by insulation with rubber. And you can also paint them. That's why these days we see PVC black pipes coming in black color, black coating, just to prevent its loss or the present condition on the line. So thank you so much, Mr. Oluwasegun. So Mr. Samuel, can I have you now?
My question goes like this. Is it, you said flex pipe is the best? Why did you say flex pipe is the best? Because me, I have not used flex pipe before. You understand me? Why did you say it's the best? Because everything that you're saying about flex pipe. Thank you.
Okay, so this is also bringing this is BACWWAN bringing PEX pipe to you to tell you that that PEX pipe is not like our traditional pipe. Our traditional pipe is bound to adhere to corrosion. Now, if you stay in an area where there is high concentration of iron in the water line, if you have your copper pipe or your PVC pipe in that area, over time is going to be clogged, which I've experienced such. But on the other hand, PEX pipe will not adhere to it, will not adhere to that corrosion, and is flexible to use. If you check my first slide, you will see how PEX pipe is being bent into corners and easy to install. You know, our traditional pipe, you have to create space when you want to install, and especially for maintenance purpose. unlike PEX pipe. In a traditional pipe, you have to cut, do some joining, evacuate, especially when you bury into the ground. But unlike PEX pipe is seamless. If you want to join a PEX pipe inside the wall, if one part of it breaks, you don't, or maybe there's a damage, you don't need to extend the whole wall. You just need to cut out that place and get the fitting, pull into it back, then fix it, and you are fine. Unlike our traditional pipe brings us to a lot of stress, a lot of burden, and it stresses us a lot. But PEX pipe is seamless because of its flexibility. You can use and you don't have to worry after you're done with your job. As far as you have done your due diligence, you have checked into you have pressure test while after you're done, then that way you're good to go. So are you good with that, Mr. Samuel?
I understand you now. I understand what you said.
Hello, Mr. Toheeb.
Yes, ma'am.
We have some questions in the chat, the meeting chat, and the first question is, Mr. Nuruddin said, the PEX pipe, are they available in Nigeria markets?
Yes, they are very, very, very much available in market, very much.
With that answered, Mr. Nuruddin, hope you've received the answer to your question. We also have Mr. Taufik that said, can we use PEX pipes underground?
Yes, we can use PEX pipe on the ground just like our traditional pipe, but even our traditional pipes had to be taken away from places where vehicles can come upon them and all of that. So we can use our PEX pipe underground because we have the 1 inch, which is suitable to get water from your overhead tank into the building. So we can use our PEX pipes on the ground.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Taufik, I believe your question has been answered. So we have a question from Mr. Nelson that said, have you noticed any issues with chlorine or other chemicals damaging PEX over time?
No, PEX pipe, as far as with present studies that we have seen so far, does not respond to it because the way the internal part is being coated not to respond to other material that could cause damage in our traditional pipe. Because over time, our traditional pipe will start responding whereby we start releasing some chemicals from the material because of the flow of chlorine and other material and other chemicals that passes through it. So it allows the pipe to start releasing some of its material that is being fabricated from. But for PEX, because the internal part has been coated to protect that from happening, so it does not respond to that.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you very much, Mr. Toheeb. We have a question from Mr. John. Mr. Nelson, I believe your question has been answered. And for Mr. John, he said, how can we get to calculate the length of PEX pipe for a project since it's always in bundle, unlike other traditional pipes?
Okay, so it comes in its own size. So it's just like our traditional pipe, making a coat for our traditional pipe. So it goes that same way, but that will be much more discussed in our other class. But it also does the same way you for our traditional pipes.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Toheeb. Mr. John Adeniyi, if you want to know the quotation on how to calculate PEX pipe, Mr. Toheeb said, come for master class. Thank you. I believe your question has been answered. On to the next one. Mr. Okolie Emmanuel said, how does this PEX pipe look like? And can PEX pipe be used in all plumbing aspects? I believe he missed the beginning of the training where you showed us samples of PEX.
Oh, okay. So if he's saying, can PEX be used? The PEX pipe looks like just what I shared on our screen. There's a blue, a red, and a white color, which is very flexible. And when you say, can PEX be used for all plumbing? No, not all. Potable water supply and heat radiation. That's what we use PEX pipe for, unlike our traditional pipe, which we basically use for waste and drainage systems. But PEX pipe deal for potable water, your domestic use generally.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Toheeb. We have Mr. Okolia. I believe your question has been answered. And from Mr. Adebola Sheriff, we have, please, what's the price for the PEX and its fittings? I believe.
Okay.
That would be in our class.
Okay,
I have
Mr. Adebola, that's a question that will be answered in the master class. I believe your question has been answered. I think we have someone that wants to ask a question.
Okay. Hello, sir. My name is Samuel St. Joy, sir.
Okay, Mr. Sam.
Okay. Okay. Flex pipe, do they have 4 inches flex pipe?
Is not for presently now. I don't know if later, but present now, we only have PEX pipe for potable water supply lines, not for waste and drainage systems.
Okay. That is what I want to know.
Can call madam now. Can call madam now.
Mr. Adebola, do you have a question? Do you want to ask a question? If not, please mute your mic.
Any other question? Any other question before we move forward?
Good morning. I think there is no question. You can move on.
Oh, okay.
I've raised my hand. You have not seen it.
Oh, okay. Mr. Friday, can I have your question, sir?
Thank you. Good morning. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Well done, sir.
Thank you. My question goes like this. In this text pipe or PEX pipe, you said it's only for water supply. So now, let's say we fix down now. How are we going to combine it with the traditional pipe and then the text pipe?
Oh, I don't get that question. Can you come again, sir?
Okay. I said, like, you said that the PEX pipe is just only for water supply.
Yes,
Is
sir.
there 1 inch or 3/4 to the half-inch distance of the text pipe, that in case if we are fixing a water tank like this, then we connect the water from the water tank to the text pipe that will supply inside?
Yes, very well. So like I said earlier, we have PEX pipe in 1/8, 5/8. We have it in 3/4 and 1 inch.
Okay.
So that when you want to get water from your overhead tank, you can source water directly from there with the 1 inch.
Okay, thank you. That's my question.
All right, sir. Any other question?
Yes, I have questions, sir.
Okay.
My question goes like this. What I want to know the one major disadvantages of flex pipe.
Oh, one major disadvantage of the PEX pipe, we will deal that when we meet in the master class, Mr. Samuel. That's fine by you.
Okay.
Any other question?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Shedrack.
Yeah, so sorry I joined the meeting late. My alarm ring, but I was with the client, so I couldn't join as soon as possible. But I don't know, can we have like a PDF draft or the recorded version of the training so we can go through it again and again to catch up with what has been
Oh, okay. So okay. Thank you, Mr. Shadrach. I'm sure the moderator will attend to that. I'm sure she can hear this, so she'll attend to that, sir.
Okay. Thank that you missed the first part of the training. That's fine. We are going to put up the recorded session on our YouTube channel. After this training, we will share the link of our YouTube channel for everybody to subscribe so you can get recorded sessions of any training you miss. It's going to be there. And for PDF, you say you want a PDF draft. You get full details of what the PEX is, the importance over PVC. I hope I've answered your question.
Yes, thank you very much.
Mr. Emmanuel, do you want to say anything? If you're not asking a question, please mute your mic. Thank you very much. Mr. Toheeb, do you have anything? I think we can.
I have something to say.
All right, please go ahead.
Okay, flex pipe. I hope it does not use gum. Or does it use gum?
No. That's one beautiful thing. That's one beautiful catch about PEX pipe. You don't need to worry about adhesive gum. You don't need to worry about soldering.
Okay, it's like PPR. It's like PPR pipe.
No, PPR pipe has to do with welding, your welding machine,
Yeah.
but PEX pipe is just easy to connect. No no heating, no gum, just your crimper and your expander. With that, you're good to go.
But those things have fittings that match them, Abi.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Coleman, please, can you drop your message, your question again?
He was one that asked that, what does the PEX pipe look like? And I think it can be used in all plumbing aspects, which you answered that no.
Okay.
All right. On this notes, I believe Mr. Toheeb, you are done with the training. We are bringing it to a wrap. And I'll say thank you very much to facilitator, Mr. Toheeb. This was very insightful. And thank you to all our attendees, to the participants of this training. This training was brought to you, organized by BACWWAN, that is Building and Construction Workmen Welfare Association of Nigeria, in collaboration with Builders Hub Vocational Academy. And we say thank you I saw some questions on our form. For those that are asking, how can you be a member of BACWWAN? If you want to be a member of BACWWAN, you can send me a message, and that is the number that sent you the meeting link. You can kindly drop a message to them if you want to join BACWWAN. BACWWAN is an association that is dedicated to upskilling, is dedicated and so concerned about the welfare of people in construction, workmen in the construction industry, how we can upskill them, bring them up to speed on trends in the industry. Like you see, the last training we had was about AutoCAD, and now we are bringing to you the importance of PEX over the traditional piping. So this is what BACWWAN is all about. And we also offer part sponsorship to those that want to learn a vocational trade. If you want to learn about plumbing and pipe fitting from the scratch, you want to learn masonry and tiling from the beginning, from the foundation, you want to learn carpentry and furniture making, solar and electrical, we offer past sponsorship, and we are partners with Builders Hub Vocational Academy. So as long as you're coming to Builders Hub Vocational Academy, we offer past sponsorship for you to train at Builders Hub. And I don't know, our partner partner is on this training with us. Can we have a CM of Builders Hub Vocational Academy? A representative of Builders Hub Vocational Academy should kindly address us. Do we have anyone, please?
Good morning, Ms. Joy.
Good morning, sir. You have
good morning, everyone. Also, good morning, Mr. Toheeb. Thank you very much for the training and the insight to what you taught us this morning. And we want to appreciate everyone that deemed it fit to be on this. My name is Adila Joluafemi, and I'm the Center Manager for Builders Hub Vocational Academy. Builders Hub Vocational Academy is an academy that is dedicated to training artisans in different skills. Just like Ms. Joy have said earlier on, we are into training in plumbing and pipe fitting, masonry, tiling, electrical installation, solar installation, trades and skills acquisition. I think we are one of the leading private vocational centers in Nigeria, and we do justice to that. And as you can see from our training that we partnered with BACWWAN, I think with that we can see some of the things we can offer. Much more than this we can offer, and we hope to see you guys in our master class and also another training. So please endeavor to reach out to BACWWAN to see, or reach out to us at Builders Hub Vocational Academy. You can reach out to us through the BACWWAN representative, Ms. Joy, and you can get much more value for your money. So basically what we just do is training of artisans, certification of artisans, and bringing upskilling of artisans. And in the past, we have trained for Lagos State. We've trained for during the Empower. We are also one of the vocational centers that was used. We have private partnership with different companies, different organizations that we train artisans for them. We do upskilling training for different companies. So please endeavor to reach out to us, and we promise you to give you best and quality service. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Adila Joluafemi, and I'm the Center Manager for Builders Hub Vocational Academy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Femi, for that. And as someone asked, what are the benefits of BACWWAN that they are interested in joining? I mentioned that. I said we offer part sponsorship if you're a member of BACWWAN. We offer part sponsorship if you're coming, maybe you want to train anybody, you want anybody to train, and they're coming in through BACWWAN. There's part sponsorship. We offer trainings like this to upskill people in construction industry. We also have job opportunities. We partner with a recruitment agency, and when there's any request or offer, they reach out to us first to know if we have any of our members that will fit in before we throw the offer out. That is, if BACWWAN does not have those that will fit in, then we throw the offer out to the public. So these are benefits that you stand to gain as a member of BACWWAN. And when we have trainings that are certified, that are paid, we reach out to our members first, and we also give them discounts. Like, in fact, you know you are getting value for your money. And my name is Joy Edward, and we have a partner to Builders Recruits. Sir, I don't know if you have any contribution in person of Mr. Bode.
Good morning. My name is Bode Abodode, and I run Builders Recruiters. Thank you very much, Ms. Joy. Thank you very much, Mr. Delaja. In Recruiters, I recall somebody mentioned a while ago that can they be recruited? I promptly responded that yes, you can be recruited if you are interested. What we do is that we do not leave our trainees and graduates out in the cold when they graduate from our sister academy. So once they signify an interest in entering the job market, organizations specifically in the construction industry reach out to us, and we are like a pipeline that supply them with quality artisans to suit whatever purpose. And of course, recall that masonry, plumbing and piping, carpentry and woodworks, in fact, project managers, site engineers, architects, we are also able to give organizations the quality that they require. So it's a good time to put that in perspective. And you have a need like this, or you want to be integrated into high-profile organizations, let us know. Right now, as I speak with you, we have a request for 5 plumbers. We have a request for 2 architects. We have a request for 5 carpentry and woodworkers from organizations. And if you want to, please register, reach out to Ms. Joy. She will coordinate that process, and then I'm sure at the end of the day, you become gainfully employed. Thank you very much for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Over to you, Ms. Joy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bode. I hope we all heard that, because some people are going to register and will be asking, hey, after this training, will I get a job? Yes, thankfully, yes, after the training, if you're a BACWWAN member and we have your details, because we send out mails sometimes to people and we don't get response. And you still come back and say the last training, aside from the training, you've not gotten anything.
Hello, Miss Joy. Hello.
Yes, Mr. Samuel.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
I want to get contact with you because there are so many things I want to ask you. Yes, ma'am.
Can you do that in my DM, please? Someone also dropped a message that I should not forget other questions in the form. We cannot address everything right now because we said 10 to 11. Some people have other things. Mr. Samuel, can you please mute your mic?
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you. For your question, you should send me a DM. That is the number that sent you the meeting link. We can't attend to everything right now. Some people are already leaving the meeting because they have other things to attend to. We already said 10 to 11 and we should always keep to time. So if you have other questions or if you feel there are questions I did attend to in the registration form, please to send them to my number.
Okay.
Thank you very much. My name is Joy Edward. I'm a representative of BACWWAN, and we look forward to bringing you more insightful trainings, upskilling you, and catering to the welfare of workmen in the construction industry. Our motto is to promote workmen's well-being, and we are going to do our best to see to it that we do that. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us on this session. Look forward to the next session, and bye, everyone.